What's going on, everybody? It's your Fly Tech guy Mark, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Tesla vehicles. These are some of the unique technologies in the world today, and we're specifically going to be talking about the 2021 Tesla Model 3. And what I say is going to apply to most of the vehicles, but I'm going to try and keep it much more specific and talk about the Model 3 alone. Now, if you're in the market for buying any Tesla vehicle, whether it's an X, S, Y, or 3, use the link in my description down below and you can get 1,000 free supercharging miles. So click that link, go ahead and purchase your vehicle. You'll get 1,000 free supercharging miles. But you know what? Let's dive in and talk about this Tesla Model 3. When I was in the process of purchasing mine, I did a vast amount of research. So what we're going to talk about in this video is going to be the exterior, the interior, mileage and charging, and then finally software. So like I said, this is specific to the Model 3, and let's start off with the exterior. First thing on the exterior we'll talk about is the wheels. Now, there's either an 18-inch option or a 19-inch option. The 18 is the Aero wheels. That'll give you a very comfortable ride, and you have this Aero cover. It's a hubcap cover that gets you some extra range. Now, there's two types of reactions you'll have when looking at this. Either your first is, wow, I don't like it at all, they're ugly, we need to just purchase the 19-inch wheels. And I can understand if you have that thought. Some people like that wheel, and I don't think it's actually that bad, and it does get you more range, but here's the perk with it, right? You can actually take that Aero cap off, and underneath it you have this really nice black rim that you can buy an aftermarket kit, $50, $25 other places, to cover those bolts and black out your tires. And I think that looks super sporty, really, really nice. A lot of people are going to do this. That's what I'm going to do, and I think it looks really sweet. Now, the 19-inch wheels are sport wheels, and those are also really nice wheels. They're lower profile, so you will have a little bit bumpier ride. You'll feel a little bit more, and the tires will wear over time, but I think that's a really nice tire selection, and it will look pretty good on most colors, but also remember, some colors it may not look as good. That's the same with the Aero caps, so just add your preference, whatever you like the best, and remember you can mess around with those 18-inch Aero cap wheels. The next thing about the exterior is the chrome delete, and I think this looks sweet. They now matte blacked all the accents of the car, so where the cameras are, the door handles, and the edges around the windows are all matte black. This looks sweet. Also, when you get inside the car, we'll talk about that a little bit later, they did also put some matte black. So this looks really nice, and I think a lot of people are going to like the matte black over the chrome accents that used to be there. So just remember that. And then they also added a power lift gate for the trunk, which is very convenient. So now you don't have to pull it open. You can just press a button, opens automatically and closes automatically. The front is a little bit smaller due to the heat pump, and that is something that you're gonna have to trade off, because with the heat pump you actually get a lot more range. So it's a little bit smaller, but that's okay. I'm willing to take that away for a little bit more range and more efficiency. So those are about all with the exterior change in 2021. Now let's go into the interior. So moving on into the interior of the car, the center console has a subtle change that everybody is going to love, and that's matte black. Now, it's not glossy anymore. Everything is matte. There's no more fingerprints, no more scratches easily. And I think Tesla made the right choice here. They also did this on the door handles, where you click the button to open the door, the window controls, everything is matte. It's really nice, and a lot of people are going to like it, like I said. Now, if you're interested in getting that white interior, I would say go for it, because everybody has said the white interior is super easy to clean. It's not as hard to get dirty as you think. It looks really nice, and it also makes the car feel a little bit more spacious. I'm going to get the white interior. I think that looks sweet. So I think it's a good choice for you to get it if you want it. It's not difficult to keep clean. But if you're a little bit more interested than what I'm saying, go look it up and see for yourself. Everybody says they would never go back and make a choice that was different than that white interior. Moving on to mileage and charging. This is a really important topic because a lot of people get anxious when it comes to this topic. Range anxiety is something that people fear every single day. Now, Model 3 gives you 3 options. Standard range plus, around 263 miles of range. Long range, 353 miles of range. And then the performance model, which gives you about 316 miles of range. What I've found is if you take that mileage number and subtract, let's say 20 to 50 miles, depending how conservative you are, that's what your actual range is going to be. Remember, these numbers that Tesla gets are in perfect conditions. They're a mixture of driving habits, uphill, downhill, like everything is perfect. So that number is the best possible situation in all conditions. And that's just something that we don't have every single day when we're driving. With that said, the most significant thing that Tesla has over other electric car companies is a charging network. Tesla superchargers are all over the map, and you can also download an app called PlugShare, which will show you chargers that are Tesla chargers and are not Tesla chargers, so any brand charger around you or around a specific area. So just know when you're driving your car, most likely you're going to be able to find a place to charge. The charger that comes with the car charges fairly slow, about 4 to 5 miles per hour. So if you're going to charge at home, you'll probably need to install a home charger, level 2 charger, which gives you anywhere from 30 to 50 miles an hour, depending on your wattage. Now that's kind of difficult to get, and if you're just going to use their supercharging system, remember, if you use that link in the description below, you'll get 1,000 free supercharging miles, but supercharging isn't that expensive to begin with. Depending where you are, the prices vary per kilowatt hour, and some can go as low as 5 cents to as high as 25 cents. And that's pretty cheap, so on a couple year average, you'll maybe spend $600 in charging, depending how much you charge and depending how many free supercharging miles you have. So in the end, charging and mileage is not that bad. It's going to be easy to charge wherever you are. Your mileage should get you to where you need to go based on your commute, and purchase the car based on what your mileage is going to be per day. If the Standard Range Plus is perfect for you, then get that. But if you're going to need more miles and you can afford that long range model, then do that as well. It's all based on what your commute is going to be, but remember, there's going to be charging places. You will be able to charge at home if needed, and it's not going to be something that is impossible to find and you're going to have trouble driving places. So just remember, miles are important, but you're going to be able to get through it with Tesla's supercharging network. Finally, software, and that's what makes Teslas so unique, is their software. Their ability to full self-drive without even paying attention, which you're not supposed to do, but people do it. Now, that full self-driving package actually costs $10,000, and that's pretty steep. I know a lot of people won't purchase it when they purchase the car, but you can actually go back and repurchase it through the app, say 2 years down the line after you have the car. That's one of the best things about Tesla, is you can unlock features as you go. There's features to make your car faster. Just pay $1,000, $2,000, unlock that feature. Heat seater features, you can unlock a steering wheel feature. There's all types of things that you can unlock through the app, and that's what makes it so neat and so unique. So if you want to purchase something, say 2 years after you get it, you just do that through the app with their software. The car also updates over the air through Wi-Fi. So if you're at a public Wi-Fi place and you need a software update, go ahead, use that. If you're at home, use your home Wi-Fi, but it updates for you over the air, and I think that's really cool too. That's something to know, that when you buy the car, it's going to be even better when you drive it off the lot. That doesn't mean it's going to appreciate, but it's going to keep its value a little bit longer than other cars would. Now, your car is not going to be the same as it was when you first purchased it. 2 years down the line, you may have multiple updates that just make the car even better than when it was when you got it. That's what's unique about the software, and that's why I can't stress enough how big software is in all aspects of technology. And in this case, it's a huge deal, but it really makes the Teslas an awesome car. Well guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you learned a thing or two, and if you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Also, hit that like, it makes it easier for people to find this video. Hit that sub if you're not already, and remember, if you're gonna buy a Tesla, any model, hit that link in the description below. Get 1,000 free supercharging miles. You also help me out. I'll get 1,000 as well. So go ahead and do that for me if you learned something, and if you're gonna purchase. It's gonna be awesome. Other than that, guys, it's your Fly Tech guy, Mark, and I'll see you in the next one.